Alright, about to head into the last round, and again, sorry about that last one. I know how frustrating it is to be watching a draft and see something that the drafter doesn't see and be screaming at the screen. So I appreciate you guys for sticking with me. We will clearly remember what all the Obsidat does in our future rounds, because that is insane. Okay, would I like to play first? I think I probably would. There are some aggressive decks in this format. Well, I guess we get to see how good Gaze of Granite is going to be. If we kill any creatures for it, it turns on the Death's Approach. That could be fun. So I've kept, they've kept, we're off to the races. We've at least got a turn 3 Battering Crisis, but we'll see what we draw. We may try to do some shenanigans with the Gaze. We'll need another black source for that, but we can probably find one. We can't kill that, though. But nearly anything in the deck will evolve Mr. Shark Beast here. I'm not super worried about a Dutiful Thrall. The downside is it can't really interact with a Dutiful Thrall, but I think we still play it. If we draw a creature next turn, we'll be happy that we did. I guess it can trade with this guy? No, not now that he has a regeneration thing up. Alright, you got another dude. What you got? You got a Gateway Shade. Okay. Well, I probably would trade it with that, because he can just pump it. And trades are good because Death's Approach. But he has no interest in trading. So currently, if we rip a swamp, we could Gaze for 2, which doesn't do a whole lot. So we'd really want to Gaze for 3, which also doesn't do a whole lot. Cast another 3-drop. Alrighty. Would have liked to swamp there, because now I have to think, and I just hate thinking. Because we can cast the Vitu-Ghazi Guildmage, but we still need another manas to actually do anything with it. I suppose the benefit is that it evolves our Krasai. I probably do need to go on the defensive. Not thrilled about this, but it lets us at least put up some blockers, and we don't have the swamp. If I had the swamp in hand and I knew I could blow up the world for 3 next turn, I probably would. But now any land and we can enter Centaurville, which is a happy place to be. And again, I would be interested in trading this off so that we can Death Approach that Shade. Because that's going to be a problem now. He can make it a 2, 4, 5, a 6/6. It's a pretty big dude. So if he attacks with both, we will snap trade our Crassus for the Crocodile. Yeah. The fact that he's not making it ginormous doesn't mean we should be unconcerned about it. Okay, you killed my guy. We're displeased, but we'll survive. Best news would be him casting another small drop and us ripping a swamp. One time, swamp. That's not a swamp. That is the opposite of a swamp. So we can play a Maze Abomination and try to make him deal with that. We can Judgment something. I guess since we're still kind of planning on blowing up the world for 3, we should play the Maze Abomination, because that won't die if we rip a swamp next turn. I kind of should block the Gateway Shade with the Maze Abomination, but I don't want to trade them. Would also like to get a token before we Judgment something. But I guess this is the price we pay for having less guild gates than I would like. Okay, he wants to hold that back to block, which makes sense. Now, a terrific turn for us would be him going into Kieran. Nope, long legs. Okay, we're still okay if we can hit that damn swamp. I guess we have this guy with Death Touch, but we're going to blow it up. We can make a lot of tokens and then blow them up. We could also just exile the long legs. That's probably my best shot. Not thrilled, but we'll take it. One more time to rip a swamp. Alright, he's got 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I need to exile this, block the other one. Actually, I think I'm going to take it, because I can Death's Approach the Crassus next turn. I am putting myself dead to, like a couple Slaughter Horns or something. No, because he'd need to use all his mana to do that. I still want to try to get value off of this. I feel like if we just rip that swamp right now, we're in business. If we don't, we'll just Death's Approach this and be content with that. Okay, so you've got 1, 2. That is not a swamp. Alright, so we are majorly constrained for black mana. If we don't kill the thing here now, we're not going to. So losing some value here. I'm beginning to see why Gaze of Granite is not that amazing. Because if we could have cast it, it would be phenomenal. But since we can't, it's not. We kind of have to trade with the Maze Abomination here. In fact, if I was him, I'd attack with the Dutiful Thrall too. Huh, interesting. I'd have gone in with all of them. Well, Gaze of Granite's still pretty good. It leaves him with the 1/1. So I guess that's good. So let's blow up everything that's under... I guess it doesn't matter because we don't have a follow-up play. So it's his 1/1 versus Arkarazda, Guildmage, and Syndic Enforcer. I think we can come back from that one. Alright, well, as much as I bitched about Gaze of Granite, I'm certainly happy about it now. I'll take my 1. Alright, so we want Enforcer. Can we cast Enforcer and Guildmage and Extort? We can. So we should do that. Alright, I like our position now. We can get out a Nav Squad Commando and start bringing down the beats. We've also got 3 mana Pumpsies on a stick. And Extortses. These are all things I am pleased with. What do we not want to see? Oh god, Deputy of Acquittals would be horrible for us if he's able to bounce this little guy. Heck, even a Voidwalk would give him an instant army. God forbid he has another one. Okay, Merciless Eviction. Things could have been worse. Now, he's going to have a follow-up. And chances are it's probably better than Nav Squad Commandos, but we'll see. I'm going to sandbag a land. There is a Mind Rot in this format. We've cast our X spell and all our big stuff. So Cloudfin is his follow-up. We've got a Cluestone, which I think we're going to pop. Yeah, I'm going to pop it, and I'm going to do it now. Like, I don't need the mana. I need the card. It's a Slaughterhorn. And we're going to play it. Because we need board presence. It now seems to be in a race to kill him. So whatever he had last turn, he's still got it. And we've got an Alms Beast. That seems good. He's already used his Merciless Eviction. And this will kill him next turn if he doesn't do something about it. Yeah, this deck seems pretty good when the mana works out. If I can cast the spells, it's not bad. The problem is when I can't cast the spells. Well, let's see what we get off our Prism. We may find a way to kill him. Karazda Monitor? Probably not. I think I'm happy abyssing him here. If he wants to gain 2, or just trade with my Slaughter Horn, that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. He has no board. Is there any reason for us to play this? No, if for some god-awful reason he has another board wipe, I'd rather have a follow-up play. If he makes us discard it, we'll just scavenge onto something else. Sin Collector? Okay, take a look and see if you like what you see. I guess the same reasoning holds true. We may as well just sit on this. He's got to keep top decking creatures. I don't mind playing it slow. I guess I am playing around him having 2 of a rare. Like, it'd give me a follow-up play to Aetherize anyway. I'm not really playing around anything by holding this. That may just be stupid. So no idea what he's got here, but we're going to find out. Deputy of Acquittals. Something. Anything? Eyes in the Skies? Tristani's Judgment? Orzhov Charm? Return target creature with converted mana cost 1 or less. So that's targeting the Dutiful Thrall. Okay, fine, I'll play the Karazda Monitor. I probably should have to begin with. We did get to see that he has an Orzhov Charm. But yeah, as I mentioned, it's not really playing around anything to keep this in my hand, so we may as well run it out there. Does he have exiled? Long Legs and a Summoner. Okay, managed to fight back with that one thanks to Gift of Granite. So we're playing blue-white, black-green. Interesting. He has a Summoner, which is kind of a problem. But we saw we do have one easy answer for it. I don't think I have any changes that I want to make here. We know he has the Orzhov Charm, so we could include that to exile his graveyard, but that just seems bad. Giving our guys Vigilance is kind of cute, but I think overall the deck's fine as it is. I'm going to run it back like this against this guy. The Deliverance might be an option, but we'll consider that one for a little later. Alright, he's playing first. You have to remind me that he has that Merciless Eviction, because we'll need to play around that. This hand looks good. It can actually cast the Gaze of Granite if we draw it. Just don't want to turn 1 that Transguild Promenade. Looks like our Hubris will be protected. Hubris, Urbis, something. Big guy with a shiny rock. Alright, you got pro green. That's fine. May as well get this down. I guess that is sort of relevant. It can block a good bit of our stuff. I'm hoping we have something to do besides Hubris Protector at 6, because that's kind of embarrassed if he follows it up with a Summoner, but it could happen. Well, that's certainly not bad to drop. We can semi-race with that. Race or Abyss. Ooh, Dutiful Thrall to evolve the Cloudfin Raptor, and he instantly answers our Alms Beast. Look at this board! This guy! He makes all the things, and then hits us in the face. And it hurts! Alright, so we will be Alms Beasting here. Probably to do some blockages. If we want to go on offense, we can always Fatal Fumes the Dutiful Thrall. But if we can get him to stop and just start attacking with the Cloudfin Raptor and buy us a couple turns, we should be okay. Nope, doesn't care. I want to get something in his graveyard so I can Death's Approach this guy. Attacking just gives him life. I guess I could Fatal Fumes the Dutiful Thrall and then Death's Approach this guy. Yeah, we probably need to get in a scenario where we are not taking so much damage. This is somewhat embarrassing, but we're taking too much damage for my liking here, and I would like it to stop. So we're going to kill some of his dudes. Taking 2 a turn I can handle. Not ready to attack just yet. Because he's down on cards now. I can commit the Hubris Protector, have an Angel to potentially populate, and things start getting good. And we've got our Rot Farm Skeleton, so that's kind of cute too. Do we attack? Yeah, I think we do. If he counters us, we're pretty sad. Which might have been a good reason to play this pre-combat. But I got the feeling he's sitting on the Merciless Eviction, waiting for a reason to cast it. And that leaves us with a pretty good hand. The Rot Farm Skeleton being a really good follow-up to that, in my estimation. Like he's thinking now, do I throw down the land and jam it? Or what? Do I attack him with both? I think I'd chump a Crocodile. He's casting things, and it's anemones. Alright. Consider me clung. Ready and willing, eh? Creatures you control are indestructible. Untap them, and they gain Death Touch and Lifelink. I wonder what happens if I attack with everything. I wonder what he does. Well, I gain 11 life. And probably kill at least something. I guess if he doesn't block, I can cast this on his turn when he attacks. That gets even better. So do I want to do that and save this guy? Probably not, when I can just populate next turn or untap and eat his Cloudfin Raptor for free. He's trying to just gain life. Yeah, cool, gain some life. Because now we can let him attack with the Raptor. Potentially Judgment the Anemones, which may seem a little lame. But the fact that we get to eat his Raptor for free means we're getting a 2-for-1 off of this. It'll leave him with no board. And force him to use his... I guess a downside is if he bounces our Angel or something, but let's see what we can do here. I'm getting to live the dream by populating an Angel token, so We're going to be pretty happy about that. It does also put lethal on the table, which is not irrelevant. Good game. Good game, sir. That one went pretty well. Thought he had it. I'll reveal my hand to this guy. That's kind of rude. No need for me to do rub-ins. That's not nice. I'll just tell him it was close. If he's got anything, we can just ready and willing to get out of it. Alright, fun game. That got us there. Debt to the debtless, verdict, and merciless eviction. Okay, he did have it, he just couldn't get to cast it. Oh well. Fun game. Looks like we're actually going to make it to the finals with this stack, so I will see you there in just a minute or two.